You want to win.
When we started this band, I was needed was a laugh. Years gone by, I say we've kicked some ass. When I make rage, you hear the stage.
You gotta play if you wanna win.
My face and I say we're still kicking ass. Kicks down the hall, hope it never stops till the day we did all of this to ride.
Press the throttle to accelerate, right, left to steer the bike, and brake to slow down or power slide. Left, right Aw, you failed. Press the left 30 seconds. All the way. Right Well done! Now you know the basic controls. Let's teach you how to jump. Preload to get bigger air off ramps or jump over small obstacles on the ground. To charge your preload, press and hold the preload button. Release the preload button to jump. If you hold your preload for too long, the spring will start to decompress, resulting in lesser air. The closer you are to the tip of a ramp when you release the preload, the more air you'll get. Use the seat to approach the barrel, harden the preload, and let go just Cool! Next, how to go faster. Speed bursts will give you quick power boost. Try to use them before jumps or just to tear around the place faster than usual. Hold down the clutch and throttle to charge your revs. As soon as you release the clutch, the bike will boost. The bigger the charge, the bigger the boost. Note, holding the clutch too long will cause engine damage. Use the speed burst to clear the gap. Hold down the clutch and throttle to charge your Well done! Now you can go fast, but can you corner at those high speeds? Power sliding is a very effective, not to mention cool way of getting around corners fast. To power slide, first make sure you're going quite fast. Start steering and then hit the brakes. Once you start sliding, you can either hold the brakes if you want to slide to a halt, or you can immediately let go of the brakes and keep accelerating to maintain speed throughout the slide. Note, be warned that power sliding will gradually wear out your tires. Race down to the power slide. failed. Power sliding. Raise down the power Very nicely done. Now, fun. Donuts and donuts are a good way to show off in front of you. Need a 3-second burn effect. Burnouts and donuts are a good way to show off in front of people. To do a burnout, just press throttle and brake at the same time. To do a donut, steer while doing a burnout. It's useful to note that your revs are filling up while you're doing a burnout or donut, so you can speed burst out of them. Donuts are also a great way to turn around and aim at a ramp while stationary. Note, bear in mind that burnouts and donuts may be great fun, but they are also the best way to wear out your tires. Complete a 3-second burnout and a 360-degree donut. Press throttle and brake to start a Tough luck. Burnouts and donuts are a good way to show off in front of people. To do a burnout, just press throttle and brake at the same time. To do a donut, steer while doing a burnout. Complete a 3-second burnout and a 360-degree donut. Cool! I think you're ready for some danger now. Stage 1 completed. The best thing about freestyle motocross is the amount of airtime you get and the crazy stunts you can do flying 50 feet in the air. Basic air clicks involve tapping 1 or 2 directions, quickly followed by the stunt button. The longer you hold the stunt button, the longer you will hold the stunt, racking up more and more points. Perform a Superman over the gas. Now try a Crespo-PT. That was unlucky. The best thing is perform a Superman over the gas. Now try a Crespo-PT. Excellent! Now that you can do the basic stunts, it's time to create your own. Another very important aspect of freestyle motocross is how new stunts are created every day by modifying and mixing existing stunts. You can modify a stunt by using the modifier button. In order to modify, you first need to perform a normal stunt, for example, Superman, then quickly tap the directions for the modifier, for example, no-footer. Some combinations of stunts and modifiers will simply result in modified stunts. Example, knack-knack plus no-hander is a knack-knack no-hander. Other combinations will result in unique new stunts. Example, Barney plus no-hander is a cliffhanger. The combinations of modifiers are limitless, and there are hundreds of unique stunts to find, so start experimenting. Note, if you modify immediately after triggering a stunt, so you never actually do the basic stunt but go straight to the modified stunt, you'll receive a lot more points. Perform a rock flare over the gas. Tough luck. Another very important that was unlucky. Aw, you failed. Tough luck. Other combinations will result in unique new. The combinations of Aw, you failed. That was unlucky. The more stunts you do, the more points you get. Try and do as many stunts as possible in a single jump to increase your stunt multiplier. If you want to get a high score, it pays to be original. Your multiplier will not increase if you do a stunt more than once in a single airtime. Modified stunts, example, no-handed, no-footed stunts, score more than the basic stunts. The new stunts you find through modifiers, example, the rocket air and the cliffhanger, score even more. Letting go of a stunt just before you land will give you a landing bonus. The closer you are to the landing when you let go, the more you score. But be careful not to let go too late. Performing stunts over gaps, example from rooftop to rooftop, will also give you bonus points. The crazier the jump, the higher the bonus. Spins and flips will also give you bigger scores and multipliers. Score 10,000 points, don't repeat tricks, and don't forget the modifier. The more stunts you... Wheelies are great for linking jumps together. More on that later. To pop a wheelie, lean back while your front wheel is in the air or just double tap down. Once a wheelie is in motion, you'll need to balance it using up and down. Note, you can land in a wheelie by double tapping down just before you land. Wheeling through all the cones and over the ramp. Start accelerating and double tap up. That was unlucky. Wheelies are great for wheeling through all the cones and over the ramp. Start accelerating and double tap down to top. Now hold the wheelie up and down. Tough luck. Wheeling through all the cones and over the ramp. Start accelerating and double tap. Now hold the wheelie up and down. Very good. Now for something slightly harder. Stoppies are also great for linking jumps together. To start a stoppie, lean forward while your rear wheel is in the air, or just double tap up. Once you've started a stoppie, you'll need to balance it using up and down. Going long distances with stoppies is much harder than with wheelies, mainly because you can't accelerate while only on your front wheel. Note, you can land in a stoppie by double tapping up just before you land. Stoppie through all the cones and over the ramp. Start accelerating and double tap up to start the stoppie. Make sure you now hold the stoppie. That was unlucky. Stoppie through all the cones. That was unlucky. Start accelerating and double tap up. Now hold the stoppie. Up and down and down. Now stop it up and over the ramp. Excellent! Only one more balancing act remaining. Railing is simply riding on and staying on very narrow surfaces. You will need to steer carefully in order to remain on the rail. You can use railing to get to places you normally wouldn't be able to reach, earn extra stunt points, and link stunt combos together. It's easy to rail an object. Just jump or ride onto it and press the rail button. Once you're on the rail, you will see an indicator showing how close to the edge you are. Steer to remain in the center. If you're good enough, you can try wheeling or stopping on rails to really wow the audience. Using the ramp, jump up onto the rail and ride it all the way to the edge. That was unlucky. Using the ramp, jump up onto the rail and ride it all the way to the edge. That was unlucky. Railing is simply riding. You can use railing to get to places you. It's easy to rail an object. Just jump up on the rail. was unlucky. Aw, you failed. Well done. Don't forget, you can go places on rails you normally wouldn't be able to. By leaning forward or backward on all ramps, you can affect your takeoff angle depending on whether you want to go higher but shorter or lower and further. The more you lean, the more the jump will be affected. You can leave a vert ramp or bowl just by leaning forward as you take off. Lean forward as you approach the ramp. Excellent! Now all you need to know is how to put together those huge combos. Stage 3 completed. The radometer is an indication of how rad you are. It fills up as you score stunts and empties as you do nothing. The bigger the stunts you do, the faster it fills up. Any stunts you do while the radometer is not empty will be linked to your current combo and your points multiplier will increase. So, your goal should be to link as many stunts as possible into a single combo to increase your multiplier and to rack up huge scores. While you're in the air, your radometer will never fully empty. However, when you land, it will start decreasing almost immediately, so you have to start scoring quick. Just before you land, double tap up or down to land in a stoppie or wheelie and ride to the next jump on one wheel. The fuller your radometer is when you land, the easier it will be for you to link to the next jump. Link two air times together using the ramps provided. Hit the first ramp and do a jump, then double tap down to land. Awesome! You have just mastered the basics of big-time scoring. You may have noticed when your odometer is full, you enter a special ultra rad mode. This is when you are feeling so confident that you can do ultra cool stunts, which you normally can't do. These stunts are, of course, among the coolest stuff you can do, and their effect on your stunt score is huge. Every rider starts with his or her own couple of special stunts, but as you progress in your career, you can learn more. Ride around doing everything you learned so far to fill your odometer. That was unlucky. Ride around doing Aw, you failed. fill your odometer and pull off your specials, nothing can stop you. Just experiment with those modifiers and stunts and link as many jumps as you can. Stage 4 completed. If you can survive 30 seconds in the ring with those bulls, I'll play Matador with you later. Come on, baby. Show me the pipe. Complete 5 loops inside that big drainage pipe. Keep it up. See those wooden planks on the hay bales? Wheelie up one side and stompy down the other. Take it slow or you'll blow it. milling around in the area. Run him over and do us all a favor. Jump into the water tower so it will fall over and put out the fire. Your transfer skills. Try jumping from one metal ramp to the other. over a bridge, sweetie. Get to the roof of that bridge and wheelie from one end to the other.
up? It's the Flying Hawaiian. Prepare to pull the gnarliest tricks around. Freestyle Metal X. I'm really pumped. I'm pumped to be involved with it, so I'm stoked that they called me up and said, hey, you want to be in this Freestyle Metal X game? So I'm pumped. A sidewinder, and that's the trick that I pretty much is my favorite, where you jump and you take both of your feet to the left of the bike and you kick them back and forth, and then you completely let go of the whole bike. It looks like you're running to the side of the bike and you're not even holding on to the bike, and then you grab back onto the handlebars and then bring your feet back over the bike. That's called the sidewinder. It's a very, very technical, gnarly trick. If you can see it, you can run it! Freestyle Metal X.
I'm Ronnie Feist. I prepare to pull the sickest tricks around. Freestyle Metal X. I got a signature move. It's called the Shaolin. It's a bar hop with a big extension of your legs, kind of like it'd be like if you did a jump, double snap kick like in martial arts. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I think martial arts is all around for no matter what you're doing in life. If you're an athlete or if you're just working an everyday job or anything, I think martial arts will help anybody out. See it, you can ride it. Freestyle Metal X.